Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a review on Emmy and Oliver by Robin Benway. This is going to contain no spoilers. It's going to be non-spoilery. So this book I purchased myself, but I did actually receive an e-arc of this from the publisher via a device in exchange for an honest review. So just thought I'd put that out there as a real quick disclaimer. So this is the story about Emmy and Oliver, and they pretty much were like born next to each other. They had the same birthday, they were like neighbours together, and they're like best friends. And then one day they're pretty much about 7 years old, and Oliver literally is just taken away from school by his dad, doesn't return, they just move, and then Emmy is just like 8, and so there's this big thing that the dad has abducted him and nobody has seen Oliver, and his mum comes back and she just like has police and everybody looking for him. And then one day, 10 years later, Oliver is found, his mum brings him back, and then pretty much Oliver has to experience life all over again, back in his hometown, back with Emmy and the other friends. And yeah, it's a very strong story that is about what happens, you know, when someone is abducted, especially by a family member. You don't know if it was like if it was your fault or if you're partly to blame. It's also about friendship and having to return and learn everything new again, and have the press always around you and people staring at you and things like that. So it's very, very friendship and family orientated, and it's very deep, considering you think it's going to be a real cute little romance, but no, there are some sort of like deep topics in this book, and I really liked that. And you can honestly see how Emmy and Oliver get to being like best friends again, and how they sort of like help each other, especially Emmy helping Oliver like when he's come back, and just how it blossoms and blooms into a romance as well. And it was just, yeah, it was just purely beautiful. But yeah, with deep and dark topics as well. I know they've written other books, and because of this, I think I'm definitely going to venture into their other books. I really liked the characters of Emmy and Oliver. I really liked Emmy's best friend. I thought they were really cool, just how both of them, they're very, very supportive. The friendship in this book is so strong, and it's like you can really see that, and I would love to have friendships like they all do, and they just don't judge each other, they're just sort of like there for each other and sort of like support each other. And like no matter what, even if something did happen and they're just like gotten a little bit annoyed about it, they soon come around, and it's just like, you know what are we arguing about? We're best friends, sort of thing. And they just like forgive and forget things so easily because their friendship is that strong. And I really liked the friendship around them, and I liked all the characters that are in this book. All of them are just like really believable characters, and like really strong characters, and it's really emotional. And I found this book quite hard to put down. I actually was really enjoying it. This book helped me get out of a bit of a reading slump as well, so if you guys want any sort of like contemporary recommendations to help you, this book helped me. The chapters are mostly actually quite short, and I found myself to be just flying through them like all the time. If I had to have a favourite part, probably would be the moment where these two actually are sitting under the gazebo and they're having that conversation. It's just like, it's really raw and pure. Also, what I liked about this book, it is almost about like realising your dreams. Like both Emmy and Oliver have got sort of dreams that they wanted to achieve, but mostly Emmy, like she's just got this real big ambition for surfing, and she goes off to surf. Her parents don't know about it, and yet she wants to go to college to advanced more in that area, but she's too afraid to tell her parents because her parents are just so like safety driven ever since Oliver went missing, because they're scared that that would ever happen to Emmy as well. And so really it's just about like kind of like realizing your dreams as well. And the ending to this book is really, really satisfying because it's almost just like everything that they all wanted has sort of like happened, and it's just really sort of like happy. And yeah, it's just like, it's like everybody's settled by the end of this. So in the end, I gave this book 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. I totally recommend it. It's definitely a book that I would end up rereading again for sure, and I recommend for you to definitely get this, especially like I say, if you're going through a reading slump, or if you're going through a time when you need a real good contemporary. Not a lot of people have spoken about this book actually, and I think more people need to give this book a read. It came out a few years ago actually, so I'm actually glad that I've managed to finally get around to reading this. And yeah, I don't think it would disappoint you. It's just a very, very cute, it's a cute fluffy book, but it has some sort of dark, meaningful things inside it that more people need to read about and to recognize. And yeah, and the characters are just really, really strong, and the friendship's really strong, and the family and everything. And yeah, it's just a really, really good book. So that's the end of my review for Emmy and Oliver by Robin Benway. If there's anything else that you'd like to know about the book, please do let me know down below in the comments, and I can respond to you. If it's a spoilery thing, then I can sort of like DM message you or email you, any of that sort of thing. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. Again, massive thank you to the publisher for sending me an e-arc of this, and yeah, I'm so glad that I did purchase a physical book, because it's definitely a book that I would love to read again. All of my social media links as always are linked down below in the description if you would like to follow me elsewhere. But that's it from me guys. Thank you very much for watching my video as always. If there's a book that you would like me to read and review for you, let me know down below in the comments and I can get back to you as soon as I can. Keep smiling, keep reading and be happy. My name is Katie and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!